Disability Awareness. We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the ADA, American Disabilities Act. I would like to introduce you to Steve. He has joined us from Renton, Washington, and he's going to be talking to us today about living a disabled life. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to having you here. And if you have questions or concerns, he will be available to talk to you after he speaks. Thank you.
Thank you. So my presentation is called Religious People, but I want to start off with a personal quote I made, and it says, being successful isn't a gift, it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that throughout any obstacle you face, you are capable of achieving anything. So I'm Steve Ferreira, and many of you people might be curious about people with disabilities. Well, I'm here to give you my first-hand experience on what it feels like to live life with a disability. I was born in Taipei, Taiwan, and adopted through Christian Salvation Services. My twin sister Emily was born first, and I was born an hour later. I was born not breathing, with an outguard of one, and had to be revived. I was then placed in an incubator with an IV in my head. At the age of 3 months old, my parents realized I wasn't moving like my sister. The doctor diagnosed me with cerebral palsy. When you have cerebral palsy, your childhood isn't the same. Everything was difficult for me to do as a baby, including just sitting up and crying. My muscles wouldn't do what my mom wanted to, and it was frustrating. Besides all this, Besides all this, I had to go to many therapies. I went to physical therapy, occupational therapy, hydrotherapy, which is water therapy, and hippotherapy, which is horseback riding. At the age of 4, I had my first seizure. Seizures are really frightening because you lose control of your body, and your body starts shaking and freaking out, and sometimes it takes hours for yourself to feel normal again. But I take seizure medication to control my seizures. In elementary school, I had a lot of friends, and kids accepted me for my differences. Kindergarten was really fun, and for Halloween, my mother made my wheelchair into a fire truck. It was awesome. But in 3rd grade, kids started to notice I was different. One of the kids called me retard. This was the first time I felt discrimination. Middle school is a combination of 3 local elementary schools, and there were some kids who never seen a person in a wheelchair before, and they thought I couldn't do anything because I was disabled. So some kids tried to pick on me and some called me cripple, but I have learned to advocate for myself whenever there was a problem, and the school has a zero tolerance policy for discrimination. High school, I had somewhat freedom, but it was great to roll down the hallways and have my name screamed out. But sometimes there were kids that made really nasty comments that I needed to tell someone because it hurt so much. One time a kid thought he was being funny and turned the lights off in the boys' bathroom. I lost my balance and fell. The kid laughed and threw paper at me. But the exception is most people in high school treated me well. Bellevue College has been great. I have way more freedom compared to high school. Bellevue College is very accommodating towards people with disabilities. I received an associate's degree with a concentration in communications. So, motivation to speak. During my early high school years, I got frustrated because of my differences. But I had an opportunity to attend this awesome program called Challenge Day. Challenge Day's vision is where everyone should feel safe, loved, and celebrated. Challenge Day inspired me to start speaking. At the age of 3, I used a walker. But when I was 4, I received my first manual wheelchair. This was much better than being in a store, but still not great. When I was 6, I received my first motorized chair and I started to run people over. This gave me the freedom that I could go out on the playground with my friends. When I use my motorized wheelchair, it makes me feel like I can run. Out in public, though, people tend to stare at me when I'm in public places. They first see the wheelchair and not me as a person. So, I feel like saying, keep staring, I might do tricks. Other times, people sometimes talk to me very loud, as if I have a hearing problem, or very slow, as if I'll understand them better. Just talk to me like you would anyone else. My speech is sometimes hard to understand understand this is also because of the cerebral palsy. I talk slow, not because my mind is slow, but because the muscles in my mouth are also affected by the cerebral palsy. So if you don't understand what I said, just ask me to repeat myself and I won't be offended. Living a disabled life is very hard, but you just need to deal with it. One of the reasons why I speak is I want people to realize what it feels like to live with a disability. People in wheelchairs aren't weird, they're just regular people. I try to do the best I can despite my disability. So these first 2 pages are all the disabilities I researched, but the main disability I'm going to talk about today is cerebral palsy. What is cerebral palsy? Cerebral palsy is a group of disorders which affect body movement and muscle coordination. Damage to the brain interferes with messages from the brain to the body. What causes cerebral palsy? Damage to the brain before or after birth, damage from injury or diseases, premature or low birth weight, infections such as meningitis, head injury, drowning or poisoning. How does it feel to be disabled? Sometimes it feels like I'm invisible. People see my wheelchair, parents, or caregiver, but not me. It feels like people don't try to get to know me as a person. Sometimes people think that because I'm in a wheelchair, they think I'm weak and they then pick on me. How disabilities affect people's lives. Living life as a disabled person is hard because you don't always have the same opportunities as an able-bodied person. Sometimes daily living needs are a struggle. How to approach someone who uses a wheelchair. Talk directly to the person, not their companion. Sit down if possible when having a long conversation so you can be on eye level. Talk to the person in a normal tone voice. They're probably not hard of hearing. If you don't understand what the person said, just ask the person to repeat. Don't pretend to understand. If you still don't understand a word, ask the person to write it out. Be a patient listener. Don't interrupt or finish a speaker's sentence unless that person looks to you for help. Concentrate on what the person is saying, not on the difficulty having understanding. Do not assume the individual needs help or wants someone to push his or her wheelchair. Ask first. So sports. As a disabled person, I've been involved in sports basically my whole life. Baseball, wheelchair, basketball, wheelchair rugby, swimming, track and field, biking, and weightlifting. I've won international competitions for discus and shot put, won a bronze medal in shot put in 2008 in New Jersey and won a gold medal in discus in the Czech Republic in 2010 while having pneumonia. So, fourth term performance is currently I'm training at Force 10 and it's the official training center for the Seattle Storm. They are sponsoring me and they're trying to help me to achieve my goal so I can make it to 2016 Rio. If I don't make Rio, I will go for 2020 Tokyo. Their mission is to install a Force 10 athlete with 4 basic principles: integrity, intensity, initiation, and impact. So I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys think I can flip a tire? Yeah. Yeah.
Set, go. Okay, again, come on, Steve. Keep going.
Right.
Nice, keep going, Steve. Come on.
Do it, man, do it.
Come on.
Get under. There you go, push it. John, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I got it in. Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
So, my cousin just filmed it. I flipped it like 6 times, but he was a smart ass and said, "Why don't you go the whole way down?" And he's only 14, so flipping a tire on my knees on turf, bad idea. And in New York, it was 85 degrees plus the humidity. So now we're going to have a guessing game. How many people in this room go to a gym? How many people leg press? What's your highest leg press? Come on.
My highest leg press is 100
Oh, I got you. What's your highest? Oh, I got you too. Yeah. That was about 7 years ago. Can anyone guess how much weight that is? More than that. More than 800, yes. Sorry. So, can anyone guess my current max? It is above 800 pounds. Current max. More than that. 4 more guesses. More than 1,200. More.
3,000.
One more guess. 1723. So that was when I used to do wheelchair rugby, and that was when I was receiving the gold medal in the Czech Republic. But now I want to show you another video of another accomplishment.
Where Steve comes into this is he is inspirational to a lot of people, a lot of students. He's a prolific student leader in student programs, and today he's going to attempt to go up the catwalk, which is pretty amazing. If you look behind us, it's about 45 feet up in the air. It looks very simple from the ground looking up, but when you're up there are a lot of things that happen. You know, you get a whole different perspective, and it's really about being able to conquer those perspectives, as well as, you know, for some of us, for us that are differently able, it is a challenge to get up to that 45-foot level. For Steve to want to attempt this means two things. One, not only is he brave, but the fact is that he is willing to put it out there. You know, he feels comfortable. He feels part of this group. He feels connected. He's going to go for it. And you know, I want us to be there to support him.
Ready? Okay, you want to talk about commitment, right? Before he goes up. Yep. So,
Can I touch you?
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Both hands on the rope. It's released. Good job.
one leg at a time.
Steve!
Yeah.
Don't move. Move.
You said less move.
Don't pull him. He should be more confident. If he had that kind of determination and that kind of just faith in himself, that anybody can do anything.
Go, Steve, go! Go, Steve, go!
Get a grip. Grab it and hold. Measure. Let's think about what you're going to do next. Get your left hand. Get your left, yes. Get it situated before you move off. Good. All the way. No. The catwalk is right to come up. That's right enough. So Steve.
Go, Steve, go! 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 Go, Steve, go!
Keep going. Right.
All right, use your arms. Steve. Yeah, good. Okay.
want you to come back this way, towards me.
Come
Just
down
kinda lean back.
certain way. I did not listen. So when I
Perfect, right there.
came down, I came down upside down. Yeah.
Bring down.
Please, guys, please.
Please, guys.
Take pictures, you guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my God. Release, 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 release.
Steve does not allow boundaries to stop him. No. He just pushes right through them.
And not only does he melt his own boundaries, I think he melts our boundaries as well. So as instructors, as facilitators, as advisors, this truly is iconic, for him to do this and have other people experience this, have you and I experience this with him. It sets the stage for our work as well.
Right, and it's not just Steve. You saw the emotion that all the other students have. So
And
we
the
all
inspiration he
celebrate
gives
with them.
everybody. Yeah, absolutely. It's our celebration.
So, my concerns, quick story before we move on. So, the first time my boss, when I used to work at Bellevue College, final was so eager for me to climb the tree and do that. I'm like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I did it, but I only went halfway. And I came back down. I said, Final, you realize I had to pee so bad? And I was up 40 feet in the air. Thanks a lot. Yeah. So my concerns, people with disabilities are sometimes treated like they're useless. They are sometimes treated as if their feelings don't count. Questions are asked to the parent or caregiver instead of a disabled person. People with disabilities are perceived as weak and therefore are prone to being bullied. Things to remember. Some disabilities are not apparent or obvious, which leads to misunderstandings. Don't assume if in doubt, ask. Be open-minded when you meet a person with a disability. Everyone is important and needs to be treated the same as everyone else. So, Beyond Disabilities is my nonprofit organization. Our goals are to educate the public about the disabled, spread the word that people with disabilities are capable of many accomplishments beyond their disability, positively affect the lives of other individuals with disabilities, as well as motivate all people, whether disabled or not. Inspire everyone around us to accomplish their goals at their own pace. Accomplish this by basically speaking everywhere. Final thoughts. Although I have a disability, I have been able to overcome many obstacles into my life into productive and fulfilling work. People both disabled and not need to create a vision of what they want their life to be. Driving passion can help you achieve above and beyond. And I want to leave you with this quote.